Hi there, welcome back to Dear Sybersue. Today's conversation is a good one. And the men might get a little bit grumpy about it in the beginning because I'm saying that men seem to be the cheaters more than women. But I will do one for men as well down the road, so don't get bent out of shape right now. So today's topic is, ladies, listen up. If you don't want to be cheated on, don't cheat with someone else. Why do men cheat? What is the biggest reason for this? Because they can. And the reason they can is because there's always an available woman out there that will allow this to happen. If you don't want to have a continued pattern in your life where you're always meeting guys that are unavailable and using you as a mistress type sort of scenario, then you have to change that up so that pattern doesn't continue. And the only way you can do that is by not allowing it to happen. Don't allow them to come into your life and give you false promises. There's so many red flags when somebody's in a relationship, but they're trying to sort of step out on their partner. The red flags are actually endless, but a lot of women pretend they don't see them because they're lonely, they don't have great self-esteem, they're vulnerable, they're just out of a breakup and they feel inadequate. These type of vulnerable situations within a woman are easily found and seen through men who are the type of guys that want to do this. So if you don't have that sort of situation about who you are and your persona, you're not going to attract them towards you because they will understand you have value within yourself and you will not allow yourself to be number two. So before you give me crap saying, I didn't know they were in a relationship, be honest with yourself. Did you really not know they were in a relationship? There's a lot of sort of obvious things that happen with someone when they're taken or they're not completely yours. They have all sorts of excuses why they don't have to see you, they don't come to your home. It's all on their time frame when they do want to get together. They call the shots for the most part. Maybe it's just booty calls that you're having, or when you do go out with them, you're going to places that are sort of more hidden gems that your group of people wouldn't go to, that kind of scenario. So look for the signs, because really when someone's unavailable and they're in another relationship, there's a detachment about them that you can see, and it's kind of written all over them. So don't be so vulnerable that you don't care or you pretend you don't see it, because at the end of the day, you're with somebody else's man. And are you going to feel good about that? So the minute you start getting yourself into this sort of red flag zone of dating guys that are in relationships or just getting out of one or still in one at home, but they can't leave because of the kids or money situations, if you want someone to be 100% into your relationship with you, they have to be completely free of other scenarios. Don't listen to them saying they're going to get out of this and they're going to get out of that. Make sure they're out of it. You won't attract men towards you that cheat if you don't cheat yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Men wouldn't be cheaters if women didn't allow them to cheat. It's really a simple equation that we can change, but women have to stick together. You can't be sitting there saying when a guy comes up to you and tells you all these wonderful things because you're lonely, you're sad, you're depressed about your own single life, that you allow these things to come into play, because it's not a good scenario. Have your self-worth up there enough that you can say no to people who are trying to use you, because that's what they're doing. So ladies, when you get into this type of situation, really, really think about it. Put the shoe on the other foot. Think about your girlfriends. Think about your sister. Think about somebody that's close to you if it happened to them. You need to be a very well-respected priority in somebody's life that you're sharing your bed with and all sorts of other scenarios. So don't get caught up and sleep with them too early, because right now there's so much pressure on women to go to bed with guys really quickly. If you're sleeping with somebody really quickly, how do you know them? How do you know their secrets? You know nothing about them. You might find out later that they're in a relationship, and then you're going to be upset with yourself that you didn't look a little bit deeper into where they came from and why they were so quick to jump into bed with you. There's always reasons. Anyway, everybody, think about it. Ladies, come on, listen up. You know in your heart when somebody's unavailable. So don't get caught up in being with somebody else's man because maybe you're in a lonely place in your life. Put your self-worth out there and you will get a nice guy coming towards you. Believe in yourself. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
I feel this one, a reckless heart, a beam of light right through the dark. Now I find myself wanting to push on, and I just can't give up. I got